Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating bus line number 92N, which is the nighttime bus line from Helsinki city center to somewhere in eastern Helsinki. I already forgot where. Like with the previous videos, we will start by creating the line. And here we go without further introduction. Line 92N. Let's just edit the basic ticket phrases and then the color, and then let's go. So we start with the basic loop seen on so many previous videos. We will run through Hakaniemi and Merihaka and so on, or let me just have a check. Yes, that's exactly what we will do. And on through to Hanasaari and Suvilahti and through, Kalasatama, through Kulosaari and through Tupasaari, and then let's once again have a look what we will do. One of the stops has changed names while I've been away. Let's not concern ourselves with that. Actually, several of the stops have recently changed names. Interesting. Interesting. Let me just have a look. There has been name change on quite several stops. Here, probably because the area south of the Itäväylä Road, not visible here yet, is undergoing changes, but oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. Well, interesting. Really, really interesting. What's happening around here? Wait a second. So what was previously... Okay, let's go back here. We'll stop normally at Kipparlahti, and then we will stop at Herttoniemi. Yes. But the Herttoniemi stop now is called Herttoniemi Itäväylä. And then they've renamed all the stops along this line, so let's just try to keep up with it, shall we? So it runs along the Itäväylä. And then it will stop. Oh yes. Hey Jesus, this is going to be jobbigt, as they say in Swedish. Let's not make it an issue just yet, but what happens here is that the bus will exit the Itäväylä somewhere in here, I guess, and then let's just make it a stupid simple turn here. I did not know about this change. So, yeah. It's gonna be pretty difficult, I guess, but well, we'll just have to go with this. Yeah, but anyway, let's build the tracks here. So we will then stop at Mekaanikon katu, and then we'll create a couple of new stops. So apparently the stop at Siilitie is now known as Siilitie Itäväylä. Well, it doesn't exactly stop there either, but no, I'm not going to concern myself with that. I'm just going to go with what I have here. So it's going to be Mekaanikon katu, and then it's going to be Muuntajan katu, which is obviously over here. Okay. Let's just see what the stop is called in Swedish. It's Muuntajan katu Transformatorgatan. Yes, that's quite right. So I will obviously have to deal with changes in stop names too, because it seems that the HSL has decided to eliminate double stop names in order to avoid confusion. But after Muuntajan katu, it's gonna stop at Pikkupurontie, Lillbäcksvägen, which comes around here. That's a very familiar stop for me also, because I fix my car at the stop, at the place which is right next to the stop. There we go. And I will probably have to change the stop names at some point to avoid confusion. Today will not be the day. So as Pikkupurontie, Lillbäcksvägen, and then we will stop at Roihupelto, Kaasåkern, which is right over there. So we will apparently connect with the existing road in there, and then we'll just have to add signals accordingly, and that's it. And then let's, once again, now I have to do many checks. Really, this thing gets so wild in the end. So after Mekaanikon katu, we will stop at Muuntajan katu, and then at Pikkupurontie, and then at Roihupelto. Right? And there's also a stop called Metro Varikko, which is around here. Probably that's going to be Metro Varikko, Metro de Pon. That's correct. So let's create that stop then. This was far more difficult than I expected. That's it. And that's done. And then let's just create the signals over to this section right here. And there we go. And then let's build this stop. And we will, oops. Okay, so we need one more connecting track with this new stretch of track with a stop. And that's going to be put right over there. And that's built. And after Metro Varikko, Okay, so we will then stop at Myllypuron jäähalli. Right, and now the system should be working properly. And then it's gonna be Myllyväen katu and Mamselimyllyn katu and Kolsintie, Neulapadon tie, Orpaan porras, Myllytuvantie, Karistimentie, and the Myllypuron metro station. So Myllytuvantie, Karistimentie, and Myllypuron metro station. Then okay, so we'll build a tunnel below the tracks from here. And then let's get back to the ground level. That's a nice little crossing over there. I hope it is a crossing. It's actually not a level crossing, but it will be one right now. Let's build that one, shall we? Okay, and then let's go with lines. So after Myllypuro, it's going to be Lallukankuja. Karjatanuvan polku. Häyhäntie. Humikkalankuja. Naapurikuja. Porttikuja. Porttitie. And then we'll stop at the Kontula metro station, and then let's see what happens. So we'll stop at the Kontula metro station, and then Keinulaudantie, Kurkiauran polku, Kurkiaispolku. Obviously it's going to be Harmaa Haikarankoja next, right? That's correct. Oops. Kuovipolku, Kurkimäentie, Järkälekuja, Varustuksen tie, Linnoituksen tie. Oh, so we're gonna turn there. Again, an interesting line, but I always knew some difficulties would arise with these night lines. Let's build that one too. So then it will stop at Keinutie and Kiikku. And that's it. This very, very strange nighttime line with changed stop names posed pretty much of a challenge for me. Okay. So it can make a turn over there, yes, that's correct. Porttitie. I'll probably just rename these stops in here just for the sake of it, because it will cause me a lot of problems later on if I don't do that. So let's see. Let's see what actually happened here. So this stop is still Siilitie Itäväylä, let's just keep it as Siilitie. Then we have the stop called Konemestarin katu, which is nowadays Hirvitie Itäväylä. I mean, let me just have one more look at what's happened here. So yes, this stop is now called, oops, let's go here, Hirvitie, eli Vejin. And then, let's go with line. We'll stop at Herttoniemi, right. Then, yeah, it's Kipparahti Itäväylä, Kulosaari Itäväylä, and then it's Kulosaaren tie Itäväylä. So this is Kipparlahti, and this is... Oh no, I will not be doing this. I will just keep them as they are, but now I think I've solved the problem with the changing stop names. So, we should be right back at the railway station right now. Bingo. And the line in question will run every 30 minutes. Oh no, what is that? It will run every 30 minutes. So the line is open. Then we'll go to the trains or the buses and copy that and clone that. So Wima number 327 is going to run bus line 92N. There. And we're going to need 4 of them in order to operate it in a proper way. Isn't that so? That is absolutely so. And one more. Yes. So there. The line has been created. Everything should be functioning properly, and the creation of this video is over. So I guess I survived the trouble. Let's see if everything functions properly, but that will be the business of tomorrow and tomorrow's video. Until then, bye.